Okay, so let's proceed with the next question. Sabi dito, which of the following is a normative statement? So, here, yung topic natin dito is all about normative statement. So, alam naman natin na pag may normative statement, meron din ng positive statement. So, punta tayo dun sa, let's recall first yung, yung understanding of the positive economics and normative economics. Sabi dito, positive economics is the branch of economics that deals with objective analysis and facts. So, ano ba ang kabaliktaran ng objective analysis? Ang kabaliktaran ng objective is subjective. Pag sinabi natin subjective, pwedeng kunwari, ang meaning nun is that we have different opinions, we have different views on certain things. So, for example, pwedeng yung maganda sa'yo, pangit sa akin. Pwedeng yung maganda sa akin, pangit sa'yo. That is subjective. Pero ito naman is objective. Ibig sabihin, may basis tayo. Ano ba? May basis tayo. And we have only one truth. Isa lang ang truth dito. So, basically, if a statement is positive statement, verifiable siya. Pwede mo siyang ma-verify kung totoo siya or hindi. Kasi, sabi nga, pag positive statement, it deals with objective analysis and facts. Yung mga facts lang. So, as long as pwedeng ma-verify ang isang statement, that is positive statements or positive economics. So, positive economics answers the question, what is? Yeah. We also have the normative economics. So, ito naman yung nandun sa question natin. Sabi dito, it is the branch of economics that involves value judgments and opinions. So, value judgments and opinions. And we all know that we have different values. We have different opinions about ano ba ang dapat, ano ba ang hindi dapat. Example na lang, yung mga nasa balita ngayon. We have already, may iba't iba tayong opinion. Kunwari, yung sa flood control projects. Iba-iba ang mga opinion ng mga iba't ibang mga netizens. So, ayan. For normative economics, it involves these value judgments and it answers the question, what should be? Ayan. So, going back dun sa question natin, here, pinapaselect sa atin which is the normative statement. So, let's have elimination round tayo. So, letter A. Let's start with letter A. Siyempre, in the exam, you might be, ano ba, pwede kayong panghinaan ng loob. If nakikita nyo yung mga options, medyo mahahaba, baka hindi nyo masyadong maintindihan, medyo komplikado or what. So, kailangan nyo ng patience. You have to make yung way nyo kung paano nyo mas maintindihan yung mga options or yung mga statements. So, ako in my case, ang ginagawa ko nyan is, since para mas maintindihan ko, tinatranslate ko into Bicol, which is yun yung mother tongue natin. So, mas naiintindihan ko siya. So, for example, ito, letter A. A guaranteed annual income will have a disincentive effect on work. So, when we say, ang ibig sabihin lang nito is that kapag daw may sure na income annually, pwedeng magkaroon ng hindi kaya-ayang epekto sa work. Yan. So, para lang yan na, for example, ikaw may business. Dahil may sure buyer ka na, and ang goal mo lang naman is kumita ka, pwedeng hindi ka na mag-innovate ng products mo. Pwedeng hindi mo na siya i-develop pa. Kasi, may annual income ka naman. So, syempre, that's also a negative impact sa work mo. Kasi it means that you are not developing it. You're not improving it. Pwede kang, in a way, maiiwan ka ng mga bago-bago ngayon sa ekonomiya. So, itong letter A, the question here is, fact ba to or opinion? So, kung makikita nyo, it is a claim about a cause and effect relationship. Ano daw ang effect? Ito daw yung epekto kapag may guaranteed annual income. Ayan. And, pwede itong matest ng data. Pwede itong matest ng data. Pwede itong makita through research ng research on labor supply and income. Ayan. So, yung mga economista, they can study and debate this claim based on evidence. So, yun yung stand natin. Pwede itong matest based on evidence. Letter B. If price controls are removed, the energy shortage will be somehow alleviated. So, ito naman, kapag daw yung price control na alis, pwedeng masolve yung problem sa energy shortage. Ayan. So, kumbaga, kung makikita natin dito, it's like a prediction about what will happen if a certain policy is implemented. So, pwede tayo ditong gumamit ng data to test itong hypothesis na to, tama? And dahil pwede natin tumatest, this is a positive statement. Same with the letter A. Ibig sabihin, A and B are both positive statements. Kasi pwede siyang ma-test, pwede siyang ma-prove kung talagang, kung tama or mali. So, ito yung, these are all positive statements. So, punta naman tayo sa letter D. Ayan, punta tayo sa letter D. Letter C na tayo. Sige. Isa-isa na natin to. So, sabi dito, price controls on oil and gasoline are only fair. Ayan. So, kung makikita mo dito, ito yung statement na di natin siya pwedeng ma-prove. Or cannot be proven or disproven with facts. Kasi, itong term na fair, yan, fair. Itong word na to is a value judgment. Pwede yung fair sa'yo is hindi fair sa akin. So, what one person considers fair, yung iba naman, pwedeng hindi. So, there is no economic model or economic data na objectively makaka-measure ng fairness. So, ito is an opinion based on a person's belief about what is just or right. So, ibig sabihin, this is the normative statement. So, minsan, di ba, tayo, kapag normative statement, dahil nga it answers the question, what should be, feeling natin dapat yung mga may ano ba, yung mga may statement na may should, may good, may ought to be, mga ganon, then, feeling natin yun yung normative. So, hindi lang yun yung tinitig natin, hindi lang yung should, pati also yung mga vague na terms or yung mga terms na ano ba, pwedeng iba-iba ang interpretation natin. For example, ito fair. What else? Yung mga good, bad. Diba? Pwedeng yung good sa iyo, bad sa akin. Pwedeng yung bad sa kanya, good sa akin. So, those are the terms na kailangan din natin tignan or anuhin. So, puntahan din natin itong letter D. So, si D naman, the minimum wage law causes unemployment among teenagers. So, ito naman, testable to. Pwede natin makita if talagang nagkukos ba ng unemployment ang minimum wage law. So, this is positive statement. So, the answer here is letter C. Ayan. Because letter A, letter B, letter D are all positive statements.